Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army. Going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. So they like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, Kimo Sabe got this bitch off the hand. Got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coast shit. Hey! One way, one way, one way, one way, one way. Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drums, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5 but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit.
All right. Shalom, Israel. All right, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Lathan by Shem Yahushua to the sisters. This is Sabbath Service. You know what I mean? And before we get started here, we're going to go right into the Lord's Prayer. And as usual, we're going to say it in the English and the Hebrew. All right.
All right. Waponya Hakodamas means Salakia. Amajim means to stand. Waponya Hakodamas means turn to face the east. We're gonna send up the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Swap. 1 second. So we about to send up the prayers real quick. All right. All right. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaska. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kawal. Hayah. Bashamayim. Lathalanawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Basalaknawa. Kabawafnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawafnawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'ayanawa. Manasai 1. Abul. Hawashaynawa. Mayan. Rod. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wathapara. La'awalumyum. Amun. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Pray for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baba Kashah. Nathanaw. Haka. Larapa'ah. Ka Matawa. Haka. Latahar. Hamatazariah. Haka. Lahakna. Hamathi. Haka. Arakawa. Hatama'ala. Lagarashun. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wada Amun in the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. To pray to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha'ala. Wahabayath. Saparium. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wada Amun in the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. In the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. All right. Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al-Hahariam. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Azari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Al-Yatun. Lamawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayishun. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyanka. Yawamum. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makal-Rai. Yashamar. Athnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'afka. Wabawa'aka. Ma'aita. Wa'ait. Awalum. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes to the hills. From which cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade. Upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Dama Yalaka. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashakwat. Al. Kayahana. Awayabuka. Yahamayawam. Ra'ash. Al-Imaka. Ya'ira Yamwa. Sawada. Wayata Ya'itazawa. Altazapawanyika. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanakakina. Magalia. Wala'ah Yazakar. Sham Yasha'ala. Awada. Kaya. Na'itazawa. Laba. Yakadwa. Al-Yaka. Baryath.
Yakarafwa.
Al so like Ahalya.
Adawam.
Wa Yashamai. Al Yum. Mawa'aba. Wa Yahagaryam. Gabal. Wa Aimawan. Wa Aimalak. Palashaf. Am Yashabia. Tazawar. Gamashwar. Nalawa'a. Imam. Hayawa. Zarawai. Labunya Salah. Ashalaham. Kamadian. Kasaya Sara'ah. Kayabian. Banakal. Koyashwan. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayan Dara. Hayawa. Daman. La Adama. Shayatamwa. Nadaya Mawa. My bad. So like Kaira. Wakazaba. Wakatazal Manai.
Wakatazal Manai.
So like Yakamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Nayarasha. Lanawa. It's like Af. Na Awaf. Al it's like it. Alahayam. Shayatamwa. Kagadala. Kakwash. Lapanya Raka. Kaash. Ira. Wakala Abba. Talahat. Harayam. Kun. Taradatma. Basa Irika. Wabasa Wapafka. Thabahalam. Mala'a. Panayaham. Kuala One. Waya Bakwashwa. Shemka. Yahawa. Yabashwa. Waya Bahawa. Ayya. Waya Kaparwa. Waya Abadwa. Waya Da'aiwa. Kaya Atha. Shemka. Yahawa. Labadka. Ala Yawam. Al Ka Ha'arataza.
In the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahweh. For lo. Thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said. Come. And let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more remembered. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With their inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. And like Zaed. Yea. All their princes. As Zabah. And as Almunah. Who said. Let us take to ourselves. The houses of God in possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As the fire burned for wood. And as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth.
Sorry, which means to turn. And Yeshabia, which means be seated.
Where's my book bag over there? Let me grab my book bag real quick. So I can start.
All right. The mic is squealing.
Oh yeah, that's it be going. It's like it, sir.
Do it still through the whole thing?
Nah.
Or just the headphones?
It's the headphones. Probably the joint need to be cut down and cut back up. Here, come on down, sir. Con, man. As always, man, it's good to be around the brethren.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We're actually in the 7th day of the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah. You know what I mean? On the side over here, we have the candles lit. This is the time when this is the time in the book of Maccabees. You know what I'm saying? In the book of Maccabees, when Mattathias and Judah, you know what I mean, showed how strong they were, strong-willed they were as brethren, and how much brotherhood they had to not forsake, you know what I mean, what was put in place. You know what I mean? And I implore you to definitely read the book of Maccabees. You know what I mean? To kind of get an understanding, because the Feast of Dedication is something we're supposed to be keeping, not Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? And as we always say, the way we started off when we say that prayer in Psalms 83, that crafty counsel, you know what I mean? They put Thanksgiving in place. You know what I mean? And not trying to tell you about your true heritage. You know, your oppressor actually, they keep it, but they call it a harvest.
Shout out Miss Butler's. Yeah, they definitely call it a harvest.
They call it a harvest. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, understand, get your history, man. And that's what coming in these classes is all about, is you taking back your heritage. Well, you know what I mean?
Part of Thanksgiving is a celebration of the end of summer. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving is a consolidation of a lot of different Edomite customs. You know what I'm saying? And one of them was end of the harvest, this harvest season. You know what I mean? So that's really what the pumpkins and all of that is about. Right. You know what I mean? All the apples and all of that stuff.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And some people like to start early, like, you know, the church. I remember it was like, we don't celebrate Halloween. We're going to have Harvest Ween. The weekend, they still giving out candy and handing out candy. Oh, don't forget the mic. Grab the mic out there too. You know what I mean? It should be on. But you know what I mean? That's what they really still are doing is teaching lies to their children. Right. And that's why their children can't, you know, when they get to a certain age, they don't trust their parents. You know what I mean? And they don't have respect for their parents.
My brother familiar with the mom with the 7 sons?
Ooh, we.
You read that, John? That's probably the heaviest scripture to read, especially around this time.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to you know what I mean, just willing to die for the Lord. Right. Willing to die for this truth. And they take things that you love the most. You know what I'm saying? And they try to they try to sway you with the thing that you love the most, and they come through those avenues. But the Lord, I mean, He gonna bless you 7 times over.
That's right.
Yo, so Lockett, shout out to that sister.
Man,
good
that's
night.
Right.
That's the type of sister that we need, you know what I'm saying? We have me here in the UPK.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We got sisters that's down for the cause, you know. We need more sisters like that.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And not to have the mindset of want to celebrate Thanksgiving. Right. And not only that, not celebrating Thanksgiving, also not celebrating Christmas. Right. You know what I'm saying? We need more sisters like that. Cause that sister right there, man, I hope the Lord ever, you know, decide to give me another rib. If I get another rib, I want another sister like that.
That's right.
You know
That's right. Yeah, because you know what? It's crazy because people like to say it's a simple thing. You know what I mean? When they talk about, you know, the eating of pork, you know, that whole story is over pork. You know what I'm saying? She died over pork. You know what I'm saying? And today our women, even when we tell them, like, I have a rib and everything, and when she first came to the truth, she coming to the truth now. And I still had to be like, yo, when somebody says Happy Thanksgiving, don't say nothing. You ain't got to say nothing.
I just say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody, because you know they saying it out of kindness of their heart. You know what I'm saying, or whatever that's what they think is kindness. You know what I mean? So they saying it to be kind. Even if somebody say any holiday to you, you know what I mean, like, oh, happy holidays. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like people were being kind, so you just say thank you. Right. You know what I mean? Like, because they don't know what you do. Just don't say it back. I mean, somebody be like,
oh yeah,
you was happy. No, but that's not the spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, somebody being, being kind to you and giving you a, you know what I mean? They don't have the kindness of their heart. So they say
some people do, and if Sabbath Service, if I may.
Yeah, you under slavery or something.
At the slavery, just hey, thank you. You know what I mean? But when it's your family and they know what you about,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Then you grind them up.
And sometimes they like when they do it, they're doing it sometimes to cause separation. Sometimes to temperature check. That's a job word for you. They temperature checking you. They trying to see how in line are you with your husband. You see what I'm saying? So at that time, don't say nothing. You ain't got to respond. You ain't got to say that. Go ahead.
So like if I can, when you have no information, I mean, when you're real and stuff like that, she start coming into the world. I mean, coming out of the world, there's gonna be more temptation.
Right.
You understand? And Satan does his job well.
Yeah,
We got to realize that this is the time where Satan does his job well. Okay. His family members, you just came into the truth. Your family members are gonna come at you in all types of directions.
Right.
They're gonna do extra stuff that they never did before, just to try to get you back in that Christmas spirit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Start serving, worshiping them holidays again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in here, man, you gotta be disciplining yourself. You gotta fight on things. I understand you got family in here that you can come to and talk about issues, or you got family here that you can stay away from the whole entire day. You can come chill with us. You know what I'm saying? Chill with us. You know what I'm saying? Just keep yourself out of that spirit of the moment. You know what I'm saying? That Thanksgiving spirit or that Christmas spirit. Because this is the time it's going to be rough. Hell, they were playing Christmas music in the beginning of November.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before Thanksgiving. They had Christmas ornaments up after Halloween.
I try every year not to sing the Christmas music. That's my personal battle.
So like if I may. In my community where I live,
yeah, you lit up.
It's crazy. It's
I know they lit up.
Oh, they got all everything, whatever you think about when it comes to this disgusting day, they got it out. And what's tough about it is, I got a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and they on it. They like, oh, and look. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I tell them that's evil.
Right.
I straight say that's evil. That's evil. We don't do that. But I wanted to, if I may, sir, I wanted to touch on what y'all was talking about when people say happy
Thanksgiving.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't even see it. It can't even come out my mouth. I hear Officer Knock, I hear what you're saying, and you're right. They are trying to be, they just trying to be mannerable and polite and all that. But I don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I don't say nothing. Sometimes I don't say absolutely nothing. And sometimes I'll say, well, my rib is I gotta say my wife. My wife is indigenous to this land. She's Native American.
I'm Native American. I don't celebrate things.
Right.
But happy holidays. I mean, that's
You said happy holidays too.
And that really sparks up, but it sparks up a conversation sometimes.
Right.
Well, now, it opens up a door where I can enlighten someone. And I find that a lot of our people, a lot of Jake, they don't really look at it that way. And they always say, I never looked at it like that. I say, yeah, you're celebrating your own destruction.
Right.
You're celebrating your own demise. You're celebrating when they came and took everything from us and sodomized us and did all these disgusting and despicable things to us. So it opens up a real good conversation at times.
Right.
It depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think, Salaki, if I made one more thing, sometimes maybe it's just me, but I be thinking they being smart, like Esau being smart when they say Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, we'll have them first. Shout out to the sister, man.
Yeah, breakfast wasn't made. Shout out to the sister.
Hey, Salaki, if I can, Christmas is just another thing that's in the world, right? That family gonna get together and they still gonna hate each other. July and Thanksgiving, they got together, and after the food was given out and the liquor came involved, then all of a sudden they realize how much they really hate you. Right. That's what you see on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all these family events that's going on. You know what I'm saying? They show that what family members, I hate you, Uncle Bill, and all this right here. That's the reason why we don't fight you nowhere. The reason why we don't do this and do that. But it just constantly show you how much they still hate each other. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to be thankful.
If I could, a lot of times it's like a precursor, like leading up to a certain situation, and then once you reach the point where you get what you've been trying to get, now you don't give a hell about that leading up to it no more. Like if you want a toy or a game or something, like you just want the game, and then when you get the game, you don't even want to play no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or when you can't wait till Christmas come. And then once Christmas come, you like, man, this is whack. I don't got enough toys. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, ain't nobody even here. It's not snowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you think about everything that's wrong. And that's really what it's about. Think of those things beforehand. You feel what I'm saying? Think of all the wickedness beforehand. And you can see the wickedness in the holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people just can't wait until that day come. And then when that day come,
it's over.
They depressed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
So like, if I can add on to that. They depressed because you're thinking of how much money you put into the events, and they can't even pay the car payment,
right?
Car insurance. They can't pay for the rent next month. They go 2 months in the hole of paying rent. So then you all of a sudden now you are here depending on Esau to give you a check. And after you file your taxes, because you depend on that to pay all the tours you put on layaway and all the other things you behind them because you want to celebrate the holidays.
Right.
This is the most backwards place ever, man. It's crazy.
Man.
I don't understand it. That's what you should be thinking.
Right.
If you're a man of that household, that's what you should be thinking. How much debt you gonna put yourself into just to celebrate the evil, wicked holidays.
Salakia, if I may, the crazy thing is, and I know we gotta get into reading the 7 real quick, but the crazy thing about that is that they don't think about that. They go into debt and they work their whole butt off just to try to reap a harvest towards the end. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I mean? People, we don't realize how selfish that holiday is. Like that is this extremely selfish day. It's all about me. You know what I mean? And even the person that's giving the gift, they doing it just so that they can be recognized as somebody who is a good parent, or somebody that's a good brother, or somebody good family member, when all year long your child was a hell raiser. You know what I'm saying? All year long your child didn't do nothing you told him to do, except when it came close to that day, and then you use Salakia, your oppressor, to discipline your child. Oh, you know what? If you don't do this, Santa ain't gonna get you that.
Good night.
You know what I mean? So, man, listen.
Salakia, I'm gonna add one more thing, right? I'm gonna land my plane, right? Salakia. But listen though,
Clubhouse
flying to Malaysia.
Yo, for real, like Salakia, if I can. You know what the crazy thing about it is? That black men or black parents, right, work hard, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden they spend the hard-earned money that they make from these devils, right? But for our oppressor. And then all of a sudden you turn around and you buy all these Christmas gifts, right? And then you get these Christmas gifts to your kids. Your kids thinking that jolly old white man came down the chimney and gave them Christmas gifts.
Right.
So all the praises and all the thankful things and what the kids thinking about who gave them gifts is going out is giving their praises to the white man.
Right.
And not even giving their praises to their parents who really bought the gifts.
That's right.
And that's crazy. Now you train the child to worship their oppressor more than worshiping their own, obeying their parents.
Right.
And you wonder why the kids out here are going in the streets and just doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because, they ain't training them at home. You should train the child the way they should go. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't training them.
That's right. Drop a bomb for the brother right there. Drop a bomb, man. I mean, because that's what it is. So let's go into. You want to read? Want me to read?
I read it.
You probably faster than me anyway. So. we gonna go right into it. But I mean, it's just so much going on, man, and it's like it's hard to ignore it. And yeah, I hate this time of year because when I was in the world, I was so for it, man. I was so for Thanksgiving. I was so for Christmas, man. I used to get into the whole spirit of this time of year. You know what I mean? Like to this day, and it gets on my nerves. But to me, I used to always say, man, Christmas ain't starting until you heard "Let It Snow" by Boyz II Men. You know what I mean? And as soon as you heard that, that's when it. So now it's like I don't listen to I can't listen to the radio because it's like, God dog it, they go that daggone song, and you can't help because you've been doing it for so long to feel a certain. Oh man, this is nostalgic. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why it's so wicked. Because you got to live with a double consciousness. Because you was taught and raised one way by the devil. You know what I'm saying? And then when you learn from the Lord, I mean, you got to relearn and brainwash yourself of everything that you ever learned.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That's why this place got to die, because I don't want my kids to grow up with that double consciousness. I'd rather them not have any knowledge of Christmas or any knowledge of Thanksgiving, any knowledge of marijuana or anything like that.
Right.
They just live in the truth their whole life.
You know
what I mean? So, Lord willing, this place will burn before my daughter grows up.
Damn right.
I really feel for the brothers in the Christian church,
man,
because it's like a double-edged sword right now. Because if you don't celebrate Christmas or go get that Christmas gift, you is the worst thing on this earth, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, your daddy couldn't get you this right here. He ain't gonna get you this. You know what I'm saying? He just
there's no group out there better than ISUPK. I don't
America. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no jobs out here really anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like talking about. And then I'll say he can't get the gift that this woman want, you know, for their kids, you know what I'm saying? And then he be like, I can't do it. Now he got to sacrifice something. She said, well, we got to sacrifice another bill.
We got to,
and the brother told me yesterday, man, he got his car stolen and he couldn't pay all the bills, you know what I'm saying? So he had to let the insurance stuff go. You know what I'm saying? And his car got stolen when he went to the Moab spot to get Chinese food.
Dang.
So by him not paying the bill or the car insurance, he can't even make a claim to get the money for a car. So he won less car. Because he decided to use his paychecks to go buy Christmas gifts to, you know what I'm saying, to make her feel happy for the kids.
That's crazy. But that man, heavy, man.
That's heavy.
Heavy.
All right, where we at?
We in the book of Exodus. All right, in chapter 9 and verse 22.
You need Dr. Yum to come read it.
He said what?
You trying to read the Hebrew, man?
Yeah, we gotta spread through it. Salakia, sir.
All right.
Salakia, sir.
Salakia, hold on a second. Let me see this message real quick.
Yeah, because we really only got a couple, like 20 minutes. Really, yeah, like 20 minutes.
All right, we'll be at Exodus 9 to 22.
Kana, sir.
All right, all PM got it. Wife got it. All right, Exodus chapter 9, verse 22. Wayamar Yahweh al Masha Napa Af it's like Yadar al Hashamayam it's like Wayahaya Barat, so it's like a Barad Bakal Aratiza Matazarium al Ha'adam Wa'ala Haba Hamaha Wa'ala Cow Salakia Aishab Hashada'a Ba'aratiza Matazarium. Verse 23. Wayat Masha Atha Matahau al Hashamayam wa Yahweh Nathak Kwalaf Wabarad Wathahalar Ash Arat so like Arataza Matar Yahweh Barad al Arataza Matazarium. 24. Wahaya Barad Waash Mathala Kwa Kaf it's like a Bathawak Habarad Kabad Ma'arad Ashar La'a Haya Kama How Bakal Aratazar Matazarium Ma'az Hayatha Lagawaha. Verse 25. Wayak Habarad Bakal Aratazar Matazarium Af Kal Ashar Bashada Ma'ara, it's like a Ma'adam, Wa'aid, Bahama, Wa'ath, Kau, Ashar, Hashada, Haka, Habarad, Wa'ath, Kau, Aitazah, Hashada, Shabar, verse 26. Rakah, Baratazah, Gal, it's like Gashan, Ashar, Sham, Baniyah, Yasha'ala, La'ah, Haya, Barad, verse 27. Wayashalak, Para'ai, Wayakura, Lamasha, Wala Aharak, Wa Amor, Alakam, Kata Athau, it's like a Kata Atha, Hapa, it's like a Hapa'ain, Yahweh, Hatazayak, Wa'ana, Wa'amaya, Harasha Ya, it's like a Harasha I Yum. What was that at?
22.
What was that, 29?
Kind.
All right, 28. Ha'athara al Yahweh Warab Mahayath Sha, it's like it's Qualaf Alahayim Wabarat Wa'asha Lakah Afkam Wala'ah Hasa, it's like a Thasapwan La'ai More. It's like a La'amad.
I'm saying Christ.
That was it?
Yeah, that's it. 22 to 28. I meant 12, 2:29.
All right, we'll read in English.
Okay. So this is the book of Exodus, chapter 9 and verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch forth thine hand toward heaven, that there may be hail in all the land of Egypt, upon man and upon beast, and upon every herb of the field throughout the land of Egypt. And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven, and the Lord sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along upon the ground.
Who sent fire and hail?
The Lord. Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven, and the Lord, Yahweh, sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along upon the ground. And Yahweh rained hail upon the land of Egypt. So there was hail and fire mingled with the hail, very grievous, such as there was none like it in all the land of Egypt since it became a nation. And the hail smote throughout all the land of Egypt, all that was in the field, both man and beast. And the hail smote every herb of the field and brake every tree of the field. Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel were, was there no hail. And Pharaoh sent and called for Moses and Aaron and said unto them, I have sinned this time. The Lord, the Lord is righteous, and I and my people are wicked. Entreat the Lord, Yahweh, for it is enough that there be no more mighty thunderings and hail, and I will let you go, and ye shall stay no longer.
Pharaoh caught in his heart again, man.
Again. God.
So like it.
Kind of.
Do you like it? Let me give y'all a picture. Most of the brothers and sisters are, the first time watching.
Right.
Do you understand how big this hell was to break trees?
Right.
Mm-hmm. You understand? Egypt nowadays, what we see now, Egypt was like being a bunch of sand. But at one point in time, Egypt had a lot of trees. It's a place where everybody want to go to, like just like everybody want to come to America. Right. Everybody want to go to Egypt because Egypt had everything. You understand? But can you imagine going outside, you working one day, and you see dark clouds coming, and then all of a sudden these clouds come hail, and it's coming down with fire around it, and to the point where it's catching everything on fire.
Right.
And then you getting hit by this hail, but you all of a sudden you getting caught on fire along with it too. Right. And it said smoke. I mean, it killed everything.
Killed. Kind of Macan.
You understand?
Kind of Macan.
And then that's crazy.
Yeah.
These not little small little hail balls you see. These are part of some hell that was really putting you to death.
Right. The kind of concept
like
I made.
Softball.
This ain't the hell that you seen in the movie 10 Commandments. That was bath salts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's little pellets. You know what I'm saying? That's what was coming down on them, man. Nah, we talking about like freaking basketballs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We talking what's a bigger ball? You know what I mean?
Beach ball.
Bowling ball.
Cannon.
Cannon. Like what's the bowling? Wrecking balls. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. We talking about some serious stuff coming down, and it's hitting the ground with so much force that it's causing fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? I've seen it before where we had hail in Philly. It was years ago. Mm-hmm. And my mom was like, look outside. See, this is what it was like. Look at this. Look at the ground. It was hitting the ground because they was big. They was like golf ball size. It was hitting the ground with so much force. You seen a spark.
Damn.
You seen a spark like bow, bow. And she's like, look. And I was just like, dang. She was like, see, this is what it would have been like. You know what I mean? You know, except it actually caught fire. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, like them things was hitting that ground with so much force that the earth was moving out this way, and it was killing. That thing laying on your head, man. You out of here. You out of here. And it said it was smoking man and beast and the field, like everything. And the key, so like I said, if I may, the key thing about this is, and it kept saying it, if you heard me, Egypt, it only happened to them. It did not touch us. So we sitting there watching like, damn, you know how we is like, damn.
I was watching it.
We watching that joint like, God, man.
For real.
Salagi.
But it shows what type of power we deal with, right?
Right.
What power we have it on our side, right?
Right.
To the point it brought our enemies to their knees and said that he and his people was wicked.
Right.
Come on, man. Like brothers, like the Christian church ain't teaching this.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? They think that the power that the Most High is all love, W, and all this. Right. Most High was sending hail of fire down, killing every beast and everybody who was out there in the field, working in the field, and setting it on fire. Like this is the type of power we have on our side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we choose to go serve this white man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor. He don't.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So good night, man. I'm just thinking about that.
You know what? That's heavy that you said that, because it's like, what will it take for this land to say that we are wicked? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder what is going to, because remember, like the scripture says, man, what's going to happen to this land? We ain't even going to remember what happened to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to be like, man, Egypt, what, man? Forget that. What happened to Babylon? What happened to America? You know what I mean? What's going to cause them to say, you know what, you're right. We should not be celebrating Thanksgiving.
You're right.
You know what I mean? They still celebrating they're conquering us. You see what I'm saying? And they blatantly, people don't understand when we talk about Juneteenth, that's not a celebration.
It's like a pseudo celebration.
That is them celebrating the fact that they no longer have to whip you. They are celebrating the fact that, you know what, they enslaved themselves now. That's them celebrating.
This my last time I land my plane, right? Salaki. Hey, Salaki though, but you gotta remember, right? The Lord did small little things to Egypt before he made his big performance. You understand? We have small little things now been in America. Has been small little things with viruses, plagues.
There's no group out there better than ISUPK.
All those type of things are there, right? Right. So you have all these little small things that's been put into play. You know what I'm saying? Just like been happening in Egypt. Right. Then as time went on, bigger and bigger things, bigger events happen. Right. It's falling right in play right now. The Lord is putting more big events that could happen. They can destroy America. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we better wake up to this. You know what I'm saying? We better get down with the power that we get the Most High. If you Black, Hispanic, Native American, because that true power will let you know, like, yo, I could do a whole lot more for my people, but we gotta let go of Christmas and let go of Thanksgiving. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let go of that.
There's no group out there better than ISUPK.
I don't know things that you can do in America and come back and serve the Lord.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. All right. So, was you finished reading that, Joe?
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, wait, was that? That's a good question. Yeah. That was it.
All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns in the classroom? Yeah, our 2 subscribers, our 3 viewers out there, man.
They out there.
Shout out to 2 subscribers, our 3 viewers, man.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
Y'all, man.
Y'all keep chiming in. ISUPK Delaware, man. We out here, man. We live Monday through Thursday. You know what I mean? 7 p.m. You know what I mean? Saturday we here for the Sabbath service. We like to try to get started like 11 o'clock. But check us out, man. You know what I mean? We gonna be on here, and we out here, of course, as usual, teach that truth. So.
All right.
Big shout out to the sister who made the breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Come to the school, man. You come to the school, get yourself some breakfast, man. Sit down, listen to your heritage, and you Black, Hispanic, Native American Indians, okay?
That's right.
Everybody else is gonna get turned away and go on back to business, okay? Exactly. And we'll say the water.
Yeah, right. Come on.
With that being said, these Jones, simple Lord's prayers and more.
Shalom Israel.
And with that, Shalom Israel.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna send up prayers to end out the class. You want to salute the Torah?
Yeah. Bro, we definitely ain't blow no.
No, we done. There you go. Get started, man. So like
that.
You want that one or you want this one?
I tried to do it, but it ain't work.
Did, yo. I didn't think you was going to do that for real. I'm sorry. How about Shem Yahushua Barakya?
Oh fuck. How about Shem Yahushua Barakya? We want some up there with the drum.
Come on.
All right, we'll put your hawk with them. It's like it's imagine we need to stand. We'll point your hawk with them. We turn to face the east. We're gonna send up the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Malakwafka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawo, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathalana, Lakam, Kab, Yawum, Wasalakna, Kabawafna, Kasalakna, Kabawafina, Wala'ah, Tabi'ayna, Manasai 1, Abo, Hawashayna, Mayan, Rad, Kaya, Lakab, Hamalakwa, Ha'ala, Wafapara, Lawalumium,
Amun. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth. As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not to temptation.
Lead us not to temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. You want them all?
Come.
Prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Lathalanau.
Haka.
Haka. Lar Pa'ah.
Lar Pa'ah.
Ka Makala.
Ka Makala.
Haka Madawa.
Ka Madawa.
Haka.
Haka.
Salakia. Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarian.
Hamatazarian.
Haka.
Haka.
Lahakim.
Lahakim.
Hamathian.
Hamathi.
Haka.
Haka.
Arakawa.
Arakawa.
Katama Allah.
Batala Allah.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
The water Amun.
The water Amun in the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Pray to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasha'ala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahabayaf.
Wayaba'ah.
Saporia.
Saporia.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
The water Amun.
The water Amun in the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahaharian.
Ahaharian.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azorian.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha. Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragalka.
Ragalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yaishan.
Yaishan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Hakaka.
Hakaka.
Wayarak.
Yarak. Bayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamar.
Makal Ra.
Makal Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Afnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'afka.
Taza'afka.
Wabu'aka.
Wabu'aka.
Ma'atab.
Ma'atab.
Wa'ait.
Wa'ait.
Amalam.
Amalam. In the English. I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From which comes my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help comes from the Lord.
My help coming from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
Even forevermore. Psalm 83. Bear with me. Allahayim.
Allahayim.
Adam Yalaka.
Adam Yalaka.
Al Takarash.
Al Takarash.
Wa Al Tashakwa.
Al Tashakwa.
Al Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Wayabayabka.
Wayabayabka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Aimaka.
Al Aimaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Ya'itazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakida.
Wanakakida.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'itazawa.
Nawa'itazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Ayaka.
Baryath.
Baryath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Al Halya.
Al Halya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamar.
Washamar.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Baryath.
Baryath.
Wait. Oh yeah. Baryath.
Baryath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Al Halya.
Al Halya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamar.
Wayashamar.
Just like it. Alayam.
Alayam.
I said the same line twice. Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagarian.
Wahagarian.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak. Palashath.
Palashath.
Am Yashabian.
Tazawar.
Gamashwar. Nalawa'ab.
Imam.
Hayawa. Zarawa. Labanyalawat. Salah. Ashalaham. Kamadian. Kasaya Sara'a. Kayabian. Banakal. Payashwan. Nashamadwa. Bayandara. Hayawa. Daman. La'adama. Shayatamwa. Nadya Mawa.
Nadaya Mawa.
Ka'ira.
Kairab.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazaba.
What's like a Wakatazal Manai.
Wakatazal Manai.
Kau Nasiyakamwa.
Kal Nasiyakamwa.
Ashar.
Amora.
Nayarasha. Lanawa. It's like Af. Na'awaf. Alahayam. Alahaya. Sayatumwa. Kagagala. Kakwash. Lapanya Raka. Ka'ash. Sabaira Yaira. It's like Wakala Abba.
Wakala Abba.
Talahat. Harayam. Kun. Taradatma. Basairaka. Wabasa Wapafka. Sabahalam. Mala'a. Panayaham. It's like Panyaham. Kuala One. Wayabakwashwa. Shimka. Yahawa. Yabashwa. Waya Bahawa. Ayai. Waya Kaparwa. Waya Badwa. Waya Da'aiwa. Kayatha. Shimka. Yahawa. Labadka. Al Yawan. Al Ka Ha'arataza.
In the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahweh. For lo. Thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said. Come. And let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more remembered. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They have confederated against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. And Sora also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. And like Zed. Yea. All their princes. As Zabah. And as Almunah. Who said. Let us take to ourselves. The houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame set up the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. And troubled. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth.
Sorry, which means to turn. That concludes the Sabbath service.
That's right. Want to get a salute?
Yeah, men of Israel. Want to go first to salute. Amad Shabbat. Majid. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatam. That's my time. So, get the sisters one praise and salute. Men of Israel. Amad Shabbat. Amajin. Barak.
Yahweh Shemar Allah by Hashem Yahushua.
That's my time. That concludes Sabbath service.
All right. If any brother want to get anointed.